I'm gonna explain how I can eat foods like this, 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 and still lose fat every single day. And I know that this works because this is literally what I've been doing for the past 3 months. For the past 3 months, I've been getting leaner every single day while I eat pretty much whatever I want. And in this video, I'll just show you the one thing, the one rule that I've stuck to for the past 3 months that has allowed me to eat whatever the fuck I want and still lose body fat and still get great results. And if you just literally copy what I'm about to tell you, you copy me, you can do the same thing. Now, you might be wondering, oh, but why should I listen to you? Well, this is why. I started my fitness journey 8 years ago and I transformed myself, as you can see from these pictures. Went from a fat, shy, insecure kid to this. I don't need to say much, these pictures say 1,000 words. And not only that, I've also helped other guys. Been helping other guys, giving them advice. They've been finding it helpful. I've been giving them actionable steps that they can immediately implement and start seeing great results, and they've been satisfied with it. And before I tell you what this one thing is that I've been implementing every single day, let me just show you some proof. So if we take a look here, right, this is from my weight tracker. I use Notion. I just put the date, the day, and what my weight was that day. I weigh myself every single day, which you should do too, by the way. So if we take a look, right, July 1st, I weighed 97 kilograms. And then fast forward to today, I'm recording this on October 20th, you can see 91 kilograms, which is minus 6 kilograms in around 15 weeks. So I've lost around 13 pounds or 6 kilograms in around 15 weeks, all while loving the food that I eat. There is not a day that goes by where, I'm suffering or I'm eating boring food that I don't like. Pretty much all of my food that I eat during the day is foods that I actually like and enjoy eating. And also, if you go to my YouTube community tab on my channel, you can see sometimes I post my meals, what I eat during the day over there. So you can just have a look. And in case you were wondering who I make these videos for, I just simply make them for online entrepreneurs, business owners who want to build an aesthetic body, get leaner, build muscle in the aesthetic places so that they can look aesthetic. That's pretty much it. So if that's you, you're gonna benefit a lot from my channel. And now let me tell you what this one thing is. Are you ready for it? It is calorie deficit. And I know what you're thinking right now. Oh, that's boring. I have heard this plenty of times before. But let me explain. I've been able to eat high carbs, sweets, junk food, unhealthy food that I actually like just because I'm in a calorie deficit. And I have literally a few days ago ate a shitload of carbs, as you can see here. Alright? I've been eating this for pretty much every day and I get lean every single day. How awesome is that if you could do the same? And you can do the same if you just stick to a calorie deficit. And I'm going to explain exactly. I'll give you an analogy so that you can see that you can eat whatever you want and still lose fat. You don't have to eat low carb, or you don't have to go keto or carnivore or any of these diets. You can simply set up your diet in a way where it's actually enjoyable for you. You stick to your calorie deficit and you get results. It's as simple as that. If you want to know exactly how many calories you should be eating in order to get lean every single day, just like I'm doing, then I suggest you watch this video on my channel where I break down exactly how to do that. So watch that video after you're done watching this video. Let me give you an analogy. Let's say that you are in a desert. Okay? This is you. You're in the desert and you are not very happy. Why? You've been walking through this desert for hours upon hours, walking endless miles for days on end, and you are starving. That's why you're sad. You keep walking and walking and walking and walking and walking. And then in the distance, you can see a house. And not only can you see a house, you see multiple of them. You see a village, okay? And you get excited for it because you've been starving for days on end. You've been trying to find a village, a town, to finally get some food from. So you come to this village and you are greeted by people here, right? And these people, guess what? They're happy. They aren't like you. You've been starving, but they've been having fun because they actually have food and they share food with you. So you come into their house and you ask them for food, and they give you. Do they give you a protein heavy meal? No. What they give you is a bunch of bread, rice, beans, maybe pasta, foods that are high in carbs. Now, mind you, up to this point, you haven't had much food because you've been just walking through the desert burning a shitload of calories. Your energy expenditure has been so high and your food consumption has been very low, if not non existent. So you're already in a calorie deficit. Now, let me just ask you, if these people, right, give you food and you eat a lot of it and you're satisfied for that evening, but then you have to leave the village and continue on your path, on your journey, are you going to get fat just because you ate a lot of carbs that particular night? I'll give you a couple seconds to think about it. No, of course not. Why is that? It's because of the simple fact that you have burned more calories than you've consumed. Therefore, you created an energy deficit, a calorie deficit. And no matter what you eat, if you ate only fucking pizza or cake or some other junk food, you would still lose fat and you would actually starve to death whilst eating junk food because your energy expenditure is so high. And this right here is proof that you can eat whatever you want as long as you stick to your calories, as long as you stick to your deficit. Now, I'm not saying that you should just go out and pig on a bunch of junk food. You should still eat mostly healthy because that's important. You should still make sure that you get enough protein, but you shouldn't restrict yourself and be like, oh, I can't have, the foods that I like. I can't have the chocolate bar. I can't have a couple slices of pizza. You most definitely can. This analogy is living proof of it. I'm living proof of it. I've done this countless times. It's not like this is my first time doing it and, I just figured this shit out. I figured this shit out years ago and I'm sharing it here with you so that you can make progress. And if you just focus on the calorie deficit, right? If you just focus on the calorie deficit, then that's like 80% of your fitness journey completed. You don't have to worry about so many other things if you just stick to that. So this is pretty much in a nutshell how I've been able to get lean every single day without problems, enjoying my food, loving life, because I don't have to suffer to get lean. Because let me ask you, is it really worth it to build the body of your dreams, to build an aesthetic body, if you had to suffer every single step of the way to get there? Is it? Bro, at this point, I don't even look at the outcome that I want. I just eat, I stick to my calories, I eat foods that I like. That's pretty much it. Once you have action steps and habits in place to get to your grand goal, you can simply remove the goal and just do the daily actions and you'll get there and you won't even think about, oh, did I achieve that already? Because you're enjoying the process. You're happy every single day, or most days at least, because you're not suffering. You're not eating chicken, broccoli, and rice and some other nonsense. Stick to your calorie deficit, set up your diet in a way that is enjoyable, and your fitness journey, your fat loss journey, your journey to build on a steady body is going to be that much more easier and more enjoyable, and you'll just love yourself more. If you want further help, man, check the first link in the description. You get some free resources if you join here. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video, and bye-bye.